Oh no. Looks like we got ourselves a black screen. See if we can fix that. There we go. Perfect. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. We're going to try to not get lost in the harbor. That's where we left off here. And oh. Guess there was a new update that came out. Wasn't really expecting that. I thought the next update for Derail Valley was going to be the official release. Build 100, I assume they're going to call it. Some minor bug fixes. I think we can now climb ladders, which is, you know, going to update the whole entire meta. Alrighty. What were we doing? I'm trying to remember here. No fees, perfect. What do we got going on for money? Got a cool 40K. Got our fragile. We got dispatcher. That is awesome. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call that good. I don't wanna get ahead of myself here. So let's figure out. Whew. Try to sort some stuff here. Can't even run that. Guess we could do that. Can't do any shunting. We could totally do that. Definitely can't do that. Definitely can't do that. Nope. 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 No. I mean, we could do it, but this one pays better. From town to sawmill or to food factory in town. What are we feeling today? Sawmill right in the middle of the map. Cool 11K. Food factory in town is further away and it pays less. Why do they figure that? Oh, wait. SM is steel mill, not sawmill. Ah. Where's sawmill? Bottom left. Okay. You know what? No. I'm going to go ahead and keep that job going to the sawmill because that'd be pretty easy. We just scoot along the bottom there through City South and straight up to sawmill. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, as long as I don't get lost inside of the harbor. So, all that being said, let's go ahead and pick this up and try to find it. We got three little cars here. Shouldn't be too difficult for the mighty DE2. Just don't know where it's going to be at. Speaking of the DE2, I don't even know where we left the DE2 at. Somewhere over here, I reckon. Man, this teleporting's getting old. It's gonna spam F. Oh, also, if anyone's been following this saga of mine regarding the... I'm gonna missay this. The TSCX train simulator controller. I guess that's TSCX. Anyways, it shipped with a button that was non-functioning. It was the middle button. When you would press into it, it wasn't actually clicking and not registering as a proper input. I reached out to the seller, and they were going to go ahead and send me a replacement unit, but they also went ahead and told me how to repair the unit myself. It was super easy. I just had to take one of the covers off, get a finger in there to prop the button back up. And after I did so, it was working flawlessly. 100% fine there, so... I may have 2 whole functioning units. I can't find this DE2. I have no idea where I left this thing. Hey, is this our load? No, looks to be more than 3 cars. Bummer. I don't see any ladders we can test out this new ladder climbing function. You're in here? Yeah. So lost. I'm already failing at not getting lost. Okay, so not in this yard. Where else? We are up here at E, I believe. We could check out F and G, straight to the south. Whoa. That's another exciting thing. Passenger service, once they release the Build 100, I'm assuming they're going to call it. So I can terrorize the citizens of Derail Valley as if losing cargo wasn't bad enough. Okay, so F. Hey, there's a little D2. There's a little guy. Is this our job? No. We're looking for 43. That's 42. Wood scrap. Good to know that our mighty DE2 is hanging out here waiting for us. So if it's not at any 3 of these, it's either got to be C or D. Because B is military. We don't have that unlocked yet. So I guess what I'll try to do here is just take the DE2, pull it forward, back it up, and do some investigating. Try to find out where this load is. Oops. Okie dokie. So we got all our things turned on. I don't think there's like a fuel cutoff I need to turn on. Nice. We should have made sure we were already coupled. And away we go! Man. Tracking down freight is probably my least favorite thing. Especially in the harbor, because it's so massive. I have no idea where anything is. Let's take a look at this again. Should just need to back up. So yeah, super excited that my train sim controller is actually working. I'm hoping to pump out some Train Simulator World content, although I can hardly even drive these trains. So I don't know. I hear Train Simulator World isn't actually the most intense as far as its simulator fidelity is concerned. So, who knows? It may actually be easier for me. Alright, let's get backed up here. Try to find our job. Wood scrap. I feel like those other 2 yards down there, C and D, I don't know if you call them yards, but those are like chemical stuff, usually, right? I don't know, I just work here. Is anything? We'll check it out. We'll check it out. actually do realize it's down there, and then we have to pull the DE2 out and get it spun around again. So I'm facing the wrong direction. Guess it doesn't really matter which way we go. They both go in there, right? Oh, that makes more sense. One is C and one is D. Keep needing to remember that these maps are not to scale. Is that a wood scrap over there? Did I really choose the wrong one? I bet you I did. Let's investigate. Oh, I don't know. It could be those 3 gondolas right there. That is what those are called, right? Gondolas. Alright. 43! Hey! Nice. Cool. Cool. So now we need to get spun around, face the other way, so that way we can back in, hook up, and make some money. That's not the reverser. That's the reverser. Okay. So I would need to either go to the turntable or find a Y. W-Y-E. Which is also hilariously also in the shape of a Y. I don't know if that's why they call it a Y. Maybe those were actually D. Yeah, because the Y is over here by C. Oh, I'm so lost. Yeah, here's the Y. Sweet. So let's go this way. And we will pull forward up on that one so we can back up that way. Face in the right direction. God help me if I ever try to drive one of the steam locomotives. That would be a rough time. I can hardly drive a DE2. Props to anyone out there who can actually operate a steam locomotive. That would just be an entire video of me trying to figure out how to operate a steam locomotive. Quick little burnout. Deja vu. Okay, so now we're going to be making our way back to C, D. I have no idea where I am. We're going back to where the cargo is. If I recall, it's on the right-hand side. A little split here. Wood scrap. No, I didn't actually look into whether or not Derail Valley can support custom controllers. I would imagine they could, but I don't know. For me, it's just easier to use keyboard and mouse. They're always running around. Cool. Alright, double check. We got the right load here. 43. Yep. And let's go ahead and get this pulled up to the old station. Why does it sound like I'm dragging brakes? I'm very excited to see what's all going to be included with the Build 100. I know at some point in the future they are planning on releasing like an American DLC or like a new map or something. Then you'd be able to travel between the maps with a loading screen, I think, is what they said. That would be awesome. More Derail, more Valley, more chaos. I don't know, honestly, I would love something that's just like flat, straight, like a desert somewhere. That'd be the perfect map. Just get a DE6, 6 of them, string them together, like 300 cars, and just let her eat. And do a little stuff here. things set up, turn our job in, and get ready to go. Wow, someone left a mess in here. Jeez. Who did that? So, let's think here. We are going down to Sawmill, down there, bottom left. Leaving Harbor, we would want to stay left, go to city south, stay left there, stay left there, stay left there. Cool. I believe all the switches are already set up in City South because that's the way we had come. And this is... we don't know where it's going yet. Cool. So we can set that up along the way. As long as we don't get distracted. Okay. Let's go do the thing. As it starts raining. Hopefully that is not a bad omen of things to come. Alright, so all the switches should be set up. All I gotta do is just keep the dang thing on the rails. Easy. Easy money. We should be all set up. This rain makes me nervous. I don't know, we only have 3 cars, but I'm gonna send this thing off the ledge. So yeah, how is everyone's Sunday going? Sunday night, rather. Fantastic weekend, hopefully. Caught up on whatever you needed to catch up on. Here, 3rd delivery. Hopefully y'all are burning incense or sacrificing chickens to Horus or whatever we gotta do here to get there in one of these. Will slip. Too much power. Raindrops keep falling on my DE2. It's out there somewhere. It's okay. It's okay, the water cooled brakes. Only when it's raining though. Sign with the white arrow on it. I know the numbers below the speed is the rate. It's colored sign to me. Someone tell me what that means in the comments because I'm too lazy to look it up. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like little red. Is that just indicating that it's downhill? Are we at the crest of a hill? No idea. That makes sense. Crest of a hill. It sounds like something important that you would want to know. But then if that's the case, wouldn't they include some kind of number to let you know what the grade would be of the hill that you just crested? What do I know? Just some guy, a DE2 in a dream. Squeaking windshield wipers. That is peak realism. 10 out of 10 game. Thought this was simulating trains? Nah, man, this is windshield wiper simulator 2025. We better not so down. Tracks with caffeine for our journey. Although a day like today or weather like this, you probably want a nice hot cup of tea or coffee. That should be the next gadget they add, is like a little kettle you can put in your train and brew you up a cup of tea. Spooky. God, these raindrop physics just look so pretty. Can't get too distracted. As much as I hate the rain, it is really, really beautiful in the summer. 80 with a slight grade decline, so we'll just go ahead and throw some power down. Probably encounter a lot of wheel slip. Dirt in the middle of the tracks. Let's throw some power back. 70. Let's keep cooking. Oh, another fun thing I did recently. Picked up a in-scale model train loop starter set thing. So my sister knew someone that had a bunch of like old Lionel O-gauge trains, and I was digging through the box and I thought, this is just not really prototypical. I'm not a huge fan of like the 3-rail Lionel O-gauge, and it would just be too massive to do any sort of like decent layout, in my own opinion. Like I want something that's got like a main loop as well as sidings for freight yard operations and stuff like that. And I don't know, that would just take up way too much space in O-gauge. But yeah, excited to definitely get my hands a little wet here. It's my first model train set, unless you count wooden trains. Last time I played with those, I was like 4 years old. They should make model trains, like highly detailed model trains for wood. That'd be cool. So yeah, might do a video on unboxing that, setting it up, running around in circles. Just kidding. 60. $100. Where do you think we are? Yeah, I bet you we're This would be a really bad spot to derail. Gee, that's a long way down. I don't know about it. Do not know. Some train brakes in there. I can hardly keep up with a diesel electric as it is. Trying to manage a steam locomotive, shoveling coal, like turning petcocks and stuff, that would just be a recipe for disaster. I have to do a multiplayer session or something. Downhill grade. Not cool. You're so downhill. Here, still on a downhill grade, so just let our speed build up to 50. Just kidding. Gotta keep it at 30. Come on, slow down. hairpins in here, some tight turns. I guess that checks out. We set the switches up. We should get there in theory, right? We'll just keep going till we find ourselves at a station. Hopefully C3I or whatever this was. Yeah, C3I. Also, I think we can go south. Okay, I think we got slowed down in time. That was scary. I don't think we're gonna make it. Still going downhill. Okay, looks like the rain kind of let up though. Nice. Very nice. Playing this in VR would be extremely difficult. I feel like very fun. Also terrifying. Is this game also in the horror genre? I can't imagine derailing and exploding in VR. Hey. Yeah. Okay, let's let's see if I got this set up correctly. We should end up in C3I. Looks pretty good. Nice. I may not know how to drive a train, but at least I can set up switches in advance. Alrighty, let's bring it to a stop here. There's our station. Turn it on. Hello. Give me money. Nice. To 57,000. Let's go ahead and pay off our fees. We need to press that. It's more like the early game. Insurance takes care of everything. $100 here, $100 there. It's all right. Licenses. I've never really done shunting. I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea, if you will. We could go ahead and unlock Fragile, but gotta keep the insurance obligations in mind. Train length would be good, although the DE2 is kind of... I don't know. Is it time we switch to the DM3 and hate our lives? It's a lot of levers. It's a lot of levers. I got 57,000. It is enough to get a DH4, but I don't know. I like the progression. You know, you got to go DE2, DM3, struggle through the DM3, then get the DH4. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to get the DM3, train length 1, and... Do we have... no, not going to have enough for Hazmat, but... We could do Fragile. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so let's get Fragile... train length 1... and DM3. Sweet. Now we're going to be doing some train stuff. Well, this is the only job available to us. This guy right here. Hope we have some more trains around. Got another DE2. Although we don't have the MU license, we could still string them together and just do it manually. Anybody over here? No? Any DM3s flying around? No. Also need to keep in mind too, I need to keep an eye out for any more museum vehicles. I think we had the DH4 at our spawn at the sawmill for a museum vehicle, and that's the only one I've seen so far. But we'll take a quick look around. See if we can see any broke down pieces of junk that we could refurbish. What's that? Tree. I'll take this thing. I'll drive it. I would so drive it. Alrighty, well, I'm not seeing too much of anything else here. We just got the other DE2 and the DE2 we came here with. We only have the one job available to us. Let's see, that was the shunting. I don't know, 300 tons. Can one DE2 do that? Is that... Totally forget how to open up the inventory in this thing. Is it caps? Yeah, there we go. Let's check it out. Let's take a look. And it says 300 tons on a 2% grade, but better not be raining. Risky. Where's it going? It's probably something else to take a look at here. Goods factory in town. Goods factory in town. GF. So we would be going from SW all the way up to gluten-free up here. I don't know. That's quite a distance. I think. I don't know what to do. Dang. I want a DM3. Stop using this DE2, but. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. So yeah, we just need to find our load, but that is another video for another day. If you enjoyed watching this, feel free to leave a thumbs up or subscribe to be notified next time I go live, and we'll see you on the next one, episode 4, when we try to haul this 300-ton load with our DE2 up to gluten-free goods factory in town. And hopefully we can pick up a DM3 somewhere along the way, because we are now licensed to drive it. Alrighty. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend.